Another bus ride, another city. This time Zagreb, the capital city of Croatia. The weather is inviting. Blue skies. It looks like my luck with weather is finally changing. Zagreb is a city of around 1.3 million people, which is around 1/3 of the entire population of Croatia. Most tourists come to Croatia and head straight for the beautiful coast of the Adriatic, but Zagreb is worth visiting. It has a similar vibe to Prague and Budapest, although smaller and less intense. So this guy's playing his guitar, and these guys really don't look too happy about it. He must be an awful musician. The highlight of the walking tour was this. Yep, a cannon is fired from the top floor of this tower every day at noon, and this has been done for the last 146 years. It is super loud. The sound you can hear on this YouTube clip has been heavily compressed. Trust me, when it went off, it was sonically impressive. It is also the signal for all the church bells around town to start ringing, which they did. That is good flow. My walking tour guide said that the city has more museums per head of population than any other city in the world. I don't know if that is true or not, but there is a museum of broken relationships, a museum of torture, a museum of illusions, even a museum of mushrooms. I didn't go to any of those or any of the more traditional museums either, but I did go to the one on Nikola Tesla because I knew he did some pretty cool stuff and I knew he was from around these parts. It felt like being back at school, and most of the lesson went over my head, but the demonstrations were pretty cool.
Most popular part of his work is alternative current, electricity, wireless transmission, high voltage, high
There is a lot of construction on the go at the moment. There were a couple of big earthquakes that occurred in 2020 that caused a lot of damage. Cranes and scaffolding still mark those buildings that are yet to be entirely fixed up. Croatia was part of the old communist state of Yugoslavia, and once communism started to disintegrate with the Berlin Wall, Yugoslavia came tumbling down also. But unfortunately, this disintegration was not peaceful. Instead, there were wars and war crimes committed in these parts only a relatively short time ago in the 1990s. Interestingly, Of the 28 museums around town, none of them addressed the 1990s, and our tour guide suggested it was still too raw and fresh in the minds of the locals, something I can fully understand. Croatian women are to blame for ties. When Croatian men went off to war, their wives would tie red sashes around their necks as a good luck charm so that they would come home from the war. Apparently the French noticed this good luck charm around their Croatian allies' neck and decided to turn it into a fashion accessory, and men have been wearing them to weddings, funerals and work ever since. I think the lovely old lady on the corn stand ripped me off, €3, but yeah, she was a lovely old lady. Hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.